Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today we are going to be going through my trash. I have my summer empties right here, and I actually have a lot of things, so we're gonna have to move pretty fast to get through it. I don't want this to be a decade long, so let's get right into it. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna show you is not actually mine, it's my husband's, and this is a cologne. It is the Polo Red by Ralph Lauren. And he actually threw this in here because he thought it was pretty funny that I was doing a going through my trash video. I mean, think about that. How do you explain that to people? Yes, I'm gonna do a video about my trash. He was pretty curious about who would want to watch that, and I was like, I actually do love watching people's empties videos because I'm always curious about what people would repurchase. So he threw that in here as a joke, but I'm like, you know what? I'll actually mention it because this is a great cologne. Well, I love it. Every time he wears it, I think it smells great on him, and it is now empty, so I think I might buy it for him eventually. Don't tell him that. But this is actually the one that he travels with for some reason. Like when we go to Disney World, which we go there a lot, he takes this. So I guess I also associate the smell of Disney with this cologne, and whenever he wears it, it usually brings back good memories in me, so I love it. Okay, let's go with Bath and Body Works stuff. I have two candles here, and you've probably seen them if you've seen my Bath and Body Works hauls. And yes, I have thrown some of them away because I forget. But this is the Mercy Paris, and this is the Bergamot Waters. I really like them both. They're not my #1 top favorites. I would repurchase these if they were on sale and other ones that I like more were sold out, or if these were the ones that were on sale, because sometimes not all candles go on sale. So I would repurchase these, but they wouldn't be my first choice. And on to hand soaps. Again, I have not saved all the ones that I have actually used. I've used more than this. I've mentioned this before in my haul videos. We use a lot of hand soaps around here, but these are the ones I got to save. This one is the Warm Vanilla Sugar. I would repurchase this one. I liked it. Again, it's not my top favorite, but I did like it and I would purchase it again. This one is the Japanese Cherry Blossom. This is one of my favorite scents at Bath & Body Works, so this I would definitely purchase again. This one is the Jamaica Pineapple Colada, and this one I would not repurchase. It wasn't horrible. As you can see, obviously we used it up. It's okay, but having other options, I wouldn't repurchase this one. So Warm Vanilla Sugar and Japanese Cherry Blossom I would definitely repurchase. Jamaica Pineapple Colada I wouldn't. More Bath and Body Works stuff. This is a wallflower refill, and this one is Tiki Beach. And I actually saved this one. I usually throw them all away. I don't save any, but I actually like this one, and I wanted to mention it because I didn't have very high expectations for it. This is coconut something, tangerine, palm leaves, and I was like, well, okay, I'll buy it because it was on sale. Turns out I really like this one, and my husband thought the same thing. I put it on one day, and the next day we were like, wow, the house actually smells really nice. He was like, what is that? And I'm like, Tiki Beach. I'm pretty allergic to strong smells, and sometimes when I try new fragrances, especially from Bath and Body Works, the wallflower refills, I will get pretty stuffed up, but in this case it wasn't an issue and we both really like the smell. So this one I would definitely repurchase again if it goes on sale next year, maybe for the summer. So moving on from the Bath and Body Works products, here is a sunblock, and these we use a lot, especially during the summer. This is the Copper Tone Sport High Performance, and it is SPF 50. Both my husband and I used this one this summer, and we both liked it. There are others that we actually like more. There was one other that we liked more, but this is a good one, and this one, yes, we would repurchase again. But let me point out something else. I do love the spray sunblock, especially when you go to the pool. It is pretty light. I feel like it is a little lighter than regular, lotion sunblock, and it's just easier and faster to apply. You just, and you're done. You know what I mean? Next, I have an exfoliating scrub, and this is from Clean and Clear, and I actually really like this one. As you can see, I used every last bit of it, and it is by Johnson & Johnson. This is not the first time that I purchased this one. This one is actually one of my favorite facial cleansers. I will tell you this, I feel like the formula changed, and I read online that it had changed because it used to be more, it says it's cool, refreshing, and you used to feel more of a cool tingling sensation when you put it on, and now not so much. Well, actually I don't feel it at all now. So this actually works for my oily skin. I don't get breakouts. I mean, I don't really have anything bad to say about it, except I wish it still had that cooling sensation, and that's all I have to say about that. I'll quickly mention my Eco Tools makeup brush shampoo, and this is the one I use to clean my brushes and my beauty blender. I mentioned this in a favorites video, I believe for the spring. I just really like this stuff, and I would definitely purchase this one again. Next, I have two perfumes. This one is the Angel and this one is the Alien, and these are both by the same designer. Angel is actually like my classic scent. I've been using this scent for so many years. I sometimes buy others and use other perfumes, mix it up, but at the end of the day I normally go back to this one. You know, like I stopped using it for a while, but then I usually go back to this one. This I actually got as a present and I really liked it. Even though I liked it, I wouldn't repurchase it anytime soon because it's not the one scent that I want to go back to over and over again. You know what I mean? Like, I like it, but if I buy it again, it would be in a distant future. I would try something else for now. This one I will repurchase because I feel like this is the one that I always have to have with me. Like, I don't want to run out of this one. I just ran out, I know, but you actually fill this up. This is one of those bottles that you can open and fill it up, so I will have to take it to the store to get it filled up. It's not for everybody, I have to tell you that. I feel like in some people it doesn't smell that great. I've smelled it in other skins and I'm like, I don't know. Like my mom, for instance, I feel like we have very different skins because on her it doesn't smell the same, and I know that happens a lot, but there are other perfumes that I have gotten and I'm like, oh god, that smells awful, but then I'll give it to her, I'm like, gosh, I really like how it smells on you. So yeah, I know that happens a lot, but that's my case with this one. I don't think it's for everybody. It's a little sweet, but I just think with my skin it works out. Next, I have a few makeup removing wipes, and this is what I use all the time to remove my makeup. I use this every night after I get home from work. So this Garnier Skin Active one, I would not repurchase again. It just didn't work out for me. I had to use like 3 to remove my makeup, and even then it just wouldn't. I felt like it was very rough on my skin. Not rough because it was hard on my skin, but because I had to push it really hard to remove my makeup. It says this is for sensitive skin and that it calms the skin, but perhaps because of that, I feel like it didn't work too well for me. It was a little too soft for me. I don't know if I'm explaining myself too well, but it just wouldn't remove the makeup very well. I felt like I had to use 3, sometimes even 4 to fully remove my makeup with these. So this, I'm not gonna be buying again. These are the Sephora Green Tea Exfoliating Wipes, and these I actually did like. However, I don't think it's for an everyday use because the exfoliation did hurt my skin a little bit, so I like them, but I wouldn't want to use them every single day. They do have 2 sides though. One of them is a little rough and the other one is just soft, and they actually do work pretty well. They're good. I like them. But as I said, I don't think I would use them every day because if you just use the nice smooth part, then you're wasting the other side. So I rather use them when I want to exfoliate my skin, but I don't want to do that every day because as I showed you, I already have an exfoliating soap that I use every day, so I don't want to be too rough with my skin, especially because I do have sensitive skin, so I want to take it easy on the scrubbing. But these I liked and I would definitely repurchase these, and they're actually not too expensive. I don't remember the price specifically, but I will list it down below. I remember they're not too expensive. These on the other hand are muy expensivo. These are the Cogent Dough. I never know how to pronounce that, but they are the cleansing spa waters. They're actually really good, and once you try them you get spoiled by these and it's hard to let them go. So Kathleen Lights had hyped them up and I wanted to try them. I didn't think I would like them as much as I did, but I tried them and I liked them a lot actually, because pretty much with one of them you can take off all your makeup, but it also feels really nice on your skin. Like, it doesn't feel chemically, it feels very smooth. Anyway, I feel like it would be just too expensive for me to use these every day. So I do like them, I do use them, I would repurchase them, but with caution. I can't just be buying them all the time because they are a little pricey. So the next empty that I have is my Mary Kay eye makeup remover, and this one I really liked. This I would compare to the Lancome eye makeup remover. As a matter of fact, I am using the Lancome one now. I'm gonna get that for you. Anyway, I like both of these, but this one is cheaper, so I would definitely buy this one again. Would I buy this one again? Yes, but this one is not empty yet, so it'll still be a while. Alright, let's get into the more makeup side, and these are the MAC Prep and Prime, and obviously I use these like it is going out of style. I got these two that are the classic ones, and then I have this little one that is actually rose scent. And this one was a limited edition again, so you can't buy this one anymore. I actually really like this one for traveling, and I like the scent as well. It's a shame they're not selling them anymore. I don't know why. But needless to say, by how much I use them, these are my favorites, and I would definitely buy these again. And another one by MAC is this Prep and Prime base. I actually do like this one, but not for everyday use because it makes my skin a little more oily than what I like. I think that if you have dry skin, this may work for you year round, but for me, I have oily skin, and for the summer, this one doesn't control the oil on my face too well. So yes, I would repurchase this one, just maybe not for all 4 seasons. Another primer, this one is by e.l.f. I talked about this one in a favorites video, and I said this is not my absolute cannot live without a favorite primer in the world, but I really did like it, especially for the price. This is like $3, and for everyday use, just to go to work, I liked it. So long story short, I would buy this one again. Next, I got these two concealers. This one right here is by Maybelline. It is the Dark Circle Eraser, and this one is by Almay. I just recently did a drugstore haul video. I'm gonna link that below as well. And if you watch that, you know I just got these two, meaning I just repurchased these two as well. I like these both. These two are my favorite drugstore concealers. I like them both for different purposes. This one, I like to use it just like a regular concealer all over. But this one I like for very specific spots. Like if I have a little pimple or I have something I want to cover up, this is what I use. So yeah, these two I would definitely repurchase. As a matter of fact, I already did. I got another concealer, but this one I use for a different purpose. This one I use as a bronzer. It is by LA Girl, and this one is in the color Beautiful Bronze. I got this idea from Carly Bible. She uses this for bronzing, and it always looks so beautiful on her. I was like, let me try that out. Now I use this one when I want a very pronounced bronze. So I don't use it every day, but if I want my contour to be like bam in your face, that's what I use this for. So I would repurchase this one. As a matter of fact, I already did repurchase this one if you saw my drugstore haul. Next up, it is this lash glue, and this is by Kiss. This is a strip lash adhesive with aloe, and it is clear. I like this one. Is it my favorite? No. Would I repurchase it? Yes. I think this one starts going bad too soon. I don't know if it just happened to me and I got a dud, or if it just happens to everyone. But it started getting very hard very soon, you know? That being said, I liked it when I was able to use it. I liked it, and it's not very expensive, so that's a good thing. I would repurchase this in a future, but for right now, I am sticking to others. Sticking, no pun intended. Next, I have this eyeliner, and this one is from Hourglass. It is in the color Obsidian. This is a mechanical gel eyeliner, and I really like this one. It is a little pricey, but I really like it. It works for me. One of the things that I like about it is that it is actually very thin. The tip is extremely thin, and I also love mechanical pencils because I'm just too lazy to sharpen them. Let me see if I can get just enough out of it to try it for you. There's nothing left anymore. I used the bejesus out of it. Well, it's very hard to get it to work at this point because I'm out, but this is what it looks like. And as you can see, it's a very thin line. And I really like this. I do. This stays on my eye waterline all day long. I don't have a problem with it. Now, the one problem I do have is that it is a little pricey. And it doesn't last very long. Like, this go by very quickly. I can go through one of these in like about a month. They sell them in a pack of 3, and that's the one I'm going to be buying because I will repurchase this. I like them, and even though they're pricey, I think they're worth it for me because it's what I'd like to use on a daily basis for work. The next one, another eyeliner. This is the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. And this one is in the color Intense Black. I really like this one as well. However, I think I may have found a dupe for it. I'm still trying it out. I have been using this other one lately and I'll see how it goes. But this for right now is my favorite eyeliner. Next, my favorite mascara. I think I don't have to talk too much about this because if you have seen any of my past videos, this usually makes it in. This is my favorite mascara. It's about $10. It's as good as you can get for that price. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. And this one has a very thin wand, and that's actually one of the things that I really like about it because it is very easy to get in on your lower eyelashes with this. But this one is a great mascara. I absolutely love this one, and I actually like a lot of the other L'Oreal mascaras as well. L'Oreal mascaras are my absolute favorite. I don't think you can get any better than that for the price that you pay for them. So this I will repurchase again and again and again. The next product in here is this e.l.f. makeup remover pen, and this is pretty beat up right now. You can barely tell what it is, but I really like this product. It is actually very inexpensive. I think it's like around $2 or $3. Don't quote me on that. Again, all the prices are going to be listed down below, but it is pretty inexpensive, and if you're like me, you will love this. And by being like me, I mean you make a lot of boo-boos when doing your makeup. I know I do, especially when doing my wing liner. That is the worst. No matter how many years I do it for, I just can never get it right. However, there are some things I don't like about this pen, and I feel like that would have to be another video because this one is getting long enough. But I would definitely repurchase this because it helps me out a lot. Next thing is a bronzer, and this is a travel size one. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Matte Bronzer. This one I did really like. I was using it a lot for a while there. Let me show you. They're like little crumbs at this point, so I can't really show you too well, but you get the idea. This one I really did like. However, I have been using the Hoola bronzer for a while now. I know, I feel like such a cliche because everyone's talking about that, but I bought it because everyone was hyping it up. And if you saw my Paris Sephora haul, you saw that I got that one at Paris because this one was running out, as a matter of fact. And I've been using that one ever since, and I've been really liking it lately. So I think I might repurchase that one. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I don't know if I would repurchase this one right now. Would I recommend this one? Yes, it's a good one. Would I repurchase it right now? No. In the future, maybe. If I got it as a present, I would definitely use it. Next, I got some lip stuff, and first let's go with this Marc Jacobs lipstick. This one is in the color Slow Burn. And again, if you saw my video on my Paris Sephora haul, I purchased this, the bigger size, because I love this color. And I have been loving this lipstick lately. I just love this lipstick because it's not like a matte drying lipstick, but at the same time it is matte and it stays on your lips for a very long time. You know, does that make sense? But bottom line is, I do love this lipstick. I would repurchase this, and this color specifically I do love. It is a beautiful nude color. I love it. The next product that I have is this lip liner. This one is from Too Faced, and this one has been unfortunately discontinued because I really like this one. This one is in the color Perfect Spice, and right now, last time I checked, Too Faced only had the red one available to buy. I don't know why they are getting rid of this one because this is a great lip liner. I would put it on and it would last all day long. I would go to work with it and I would come home at night and I would still have some of it left. Like, you could see the line there. So I don't know why this one got discontinued, to be honest. They were a little pricey, but I thought they were great. It is a shame because this one I would have repurchased, but we can't anymore. So I got one more product here, and this one was all the way at the bottom of the basket. And this is the Sephora Almond Foot Mask. This I really liked. I have a thing with feet. I want my feet to be very soft, but they're not because I'm working on my feet all day. I think my feet did feel more smooth. However, I only used it once. I feel like these kind of things, you have to be using it over and over to see more of a difference. But from the one time that I did use it, I liked it. Would I repurchase it? I would. They're a little pricey, so I wouldn't repurchase it like crazy all the time, but I would buy it again. I would. Okay, so those were all my products for the summer, at least all the ones that I was able to save. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe for all future ones. I will see you in the next one, but in the meantime, take care, be good. Ciao. Welcome back to my channel, and my phone is this is day what. So I have these two that are and then I will bronzer what? And if you watch my drugstore